can you take us through some of the points of what happens at our end when people contact us and want to explore their heritage and get the Polish citizenship?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think the first step is to reach out to us and just let us confirm if your case qualifies. Yeah, and yeah, that's the most important step, and then we will just do the rest for you, basically. Yeah. So the first step will be our consultation, our phone call, or yeah, like just exchange of emails. Yeah, we will ask you a few questions, a few details about your Polish ancestors, and based on that we will establish if if your case qualifies and if we can move forward. Yeah. And then the next step will be also a final accurate assessment done by our eligibility team. They will assess the documents. They will determine if there are any other documents that need to be obtained either in Poland or the origin country, and yeah, they will basically come up with a plan of action. Yeah.
And your job, I guess, Kasia, is to guide people through that process, because it's really complicated, right? So often what happens, and you can add to that, of course, is that people come with very little knowledge of their families. So they might not even know what their grandpa's real name was, because when people immigrated, they changed their names, or they, there was a lot of pressure to assimilate, stuff like that. So your role really is to explain to people how the legislation works, and also engage them in a way that helps them get the documents out of family members, and that's often quite a challenging journey, right, for people.
Yeah, so yeah, I also wanted to add that just please, even if you don't have many details, you don't really know anything rather than I have Polish ancestors, still please reach out to us, because we will be able to help you locate documents, gather details, find details, and just yeah.
I see it's that way. So typically what happens is that you will hold a phone consultation with people and ask them some questions. Yeah, what kind of questions would you ask of people? What would you need to know?
The first question we ask is, so who was Polish? Who in your family was Polish? And when did they emigrate, or when did they arrive in the US or in Canada? But yeah, the date of emigration is a crucial detail. Yeah. And so yeah, even if our clients don't know the date, we know where to find it as well. Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, and then just few other questions about the next generation, where and when they were born, just a few details about the occupation, possible army service, and then I will ask a bit about the documents, what's available, what you could access. Yeah, and that's usually enough to establish if the client's case qualifies.
And your job is, of course, also to be the motivator, because sometimes you can get a little bit discouraged, right? Like when you have nothing to start off with, or documents are difficult to find, all of that. So your role is to help people get to a point where we can actually assess the case. Yeah, what does that look like?
Yeah, so yeah, quite a lot of clients reach out to us with not really knowing much. Yeah, so the first thing I say is, like, don't worry, we will help you, we will gather those details. Yeah. Yeah, also clients, yeah, I mean, sometimes people think that if they don't have details or they don't have documents, it's just not even worth trying. Oh, when it comes to documents, if their family emigrated, long time ago, 100 years ago, they think that those documents are not available, and that's not true, because I think around 70% of pre-war records, pre-war documents survived the war. Yeah, so So documents are there, we can access them, and we specialize in ancestral research. So we've been really successful in that. So really there is nothing to worry about. It's all about just starting and, you know, having us to just help you and guide you.
Right, because this is our 20th year of doing this work, and in that period of time, I really can count on, you know, fingers of one hand, situations where we found nothing. And I think it's really important what you just said, Kasia, that people often think that everything was destroyed, and it's just not the case. You just have to know where to look and be persistent and patient, because these things do take a long time. But in summary, Kasia, just for today, if anyone's sitting there on the fence, or they're thinking, that's just too difficult, what would you say for them to do?
Just please reach out to us, speak to us, and we will guide you and help you. And yeah, it's the best time to do it. To the new year, 2023. Polish passport has been just ranked as one of the 10 most powerful passports.
Top 10, right?
Yeah, so it doesn't only give you, you know, Polish citizenship and a European Union citizenship or passport, but on top of that, you can travel like visa-free to 186 countries. So the benefits are just really unlimited. There is no disadvantages of holding a Polish passport, like not at all, zero.
And of course, for a lot of people, it's more than that red booklet. It's more about reconnecting with their ancestry. So this is like a secondary benefit of going through the process, where you do learn so much more about your grandparents or great-grandparents, and sometimes amazing and even distressing things sometimes, because, you know, a lot of these people have gone through traumatic experiences, and often they didn't talk about it. So I think for people that do go through the process of citizenship with us, they receive a lot of information, a lot of documents that they can then use to paint the picture of the family history. And for some, they become so passionate about searching for further, you know, generations or information, that it becomes a lifetime journey. So, Kasia, thank you so much for explaining to us why everybody should get a Polish passport. And if you want to contact us, Kasia's there 5 days a week. So by all means, be in touch and see what we can do for you.
Yes, please. Thank you, Eva.
Okay.